Do 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 do. Harmony helps.
Hi, JC Voorhees here from Harmony Music Therapy, talking about how rhythm can help make speech easier. I worked for 5 years at a school for kids aged 3 to 22 with severe and profound disabilities and special needs. And every year I would put on a school musical. And one year we did Peter Pan. I chose one guy to be Captain Hook, and he was just a delightful kid. He would come into the music therapy room and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And he had a lot of speech. But I didn't realize all of his speech was scripted, which means he said the same things over and over because that's all that he was able to say. He couldn't think of what he wanted and then get the words out. I didn't know that until we started practicing our lines with the speech therapist for our school play. So his line was, "Blast that Peter Pan. If I could find his hideout, I'd trap him." And so the speech therapist said, "Okay, say blast that Peter Pan." And he just kind of looked at her. Didn't know what to do. And so she broke it down and said, "Okay, say blast." And he said, "Blast." She said, "Okay, say that." That. And he would get one word out at a time, which of course would make for a very long school play. So I decided to try and see if rhythm would help him to be able to say these words. So I brought him into the music room and got a drum like this, and I put the phrase to music. So I played, "Blast that Peter Pan," and then he was supposed to say it back. So I gave him the drum. I said, "Blast that Peter Pan," and he immediately said, "Blast that Peter Pan." And I was like, whoa, awesome. And so I went on, "If I could find his hideout," and he was able to say the whole thing back to me. And I've got some really cool recordings of this, of audio. But he was able to get not just one word out, but "if I could find his hideout." 6 words that he was able to get out with the help of rhythm. And the reason for that is because rhythm is processed completely differently in the brain than language. It stimulated his brain to be able to string those words together and to get the words out. And eventually he didn't need the rhythm. The speech therapist at first was trying to get him to say things, and he needed a specific rhythm at first, and I would kind of come in and help to cue him. But then eventually he didn't even need me. And by the time the school play rolled around, he was able to say all of his lines with only a 1-word cue. She would just say "blast," and then he could say the whole thing. So it was amazing to see his progress, how using rhythm helped him to string words together instead of saying one word at a time.
Do 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 do.